Hi everyone, I'm Anthony, a scuba diver who likes to go exploring around the island I live. I don't normally film or post my adventures, but on a simple evening beach dive, I ran into some trouble to say the least. It went from a nice, peaceful, and playful time to a real serious danger in a matter of moments. So that's what led me to create this channel and video, to share the mistakes I made in hopes no one will repeat them. I'm just thankful I'm here to share them with you all today. I will explain more at the end of this video, so please enjoy. If you have any questions, please drop a comment below. Also, if you enjoy this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Okay, so this is a bolt snap that attaches the heavy camera rig to my body. We'll come back to more of that later. Okay, this is my other bolt snap, which holds my dive computer, which tells me things like time down, depth, temperature, but it also holds my SPG, which is my submersible pressure gauge, which is very, very important. It tells me how much air I have left. We'll come back to this more again later. But let's enjoy the dive while it's still fun. going on here. This was the start of my problems. Me avoiding this little jellyfish with 12-inch tentacles started a chain reaction that I would not foresee. Okay, so where do I begin? First off, this is where my camera would sit for 7 days at the bottom of the ocean. Because I lost it because of the first bolt snap in the beginning of the video, I didn't clip on to myself at the beginning of the dive. The least of my worries. Remember the jellyfish that I did the barrel roll to avoid at all costs? Well, that caused me to get my submersible pressure gauge and dive computer tangled up behind my back somewhere on my BCD and tank. So I could no longer reach it and read my pressure gauge, which tells me how much air I have left. So after the barrel roll to avoid the jellyfish, the next time I went to go reach my pressure gauge to check how much air I had left, I couldn't grab it. So that's when I started to try everything I could do. Flipping around, I kept stopping, reaching for the gauge from the valve, trying to feed it all the way down. Nothing was working. That's why the camera was dipping in the sand every so often, because I was trying everything I could to get the gauge. So at this point, panic starts to set in. So what do? I go to surface. Bad idea because at the time there was 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts pushing offshore with 1 to 2 foot chop. Current was going out, and this is in the Long Island Sound. And it was a night dive. So at this point, it's getting dark. I'm on the surface trying to swim to shore. I'm not making it. I'm getting pushed away as I'm swimming. But luckily, I was able to control my breathing. I'm on the surface, and I was able to get back to shore safely without my camera. But luckily, I called a few local divers. We went out a week later. We were able to dive, recover the footage, which is able to lead me to make this video to share with you all today. Now, it wouldn't have taken much, a couple of more mile per hour in the winds, me not to be as strong or have as much endurance, or a little stronger of a current. There's a very, very good chance that I'm getting sucked out into the Long Island Sound and spending the night in the ocean. So, who knows what would have happened? I'm just thankful and lucky enough to be here today. I just want to stress scuba diving is very dangerous, even with all the right training and certification. Even if it's a dive you are comfortable with and have done many times before, things can happen. So remember, dive safe and enjoy the ocean. I hope you enjoyed this video. This was my very first video that I created, so hopefully it told the full story and you enjoyed it. Thanks.